Hey guys, what's up? I'm back with some more gameplay, and today I'm playing a game that is known as Star Wars Battlefront. But it's not going to be the normal Star Wars Battlefront, no. It's going to be the much anticipated Deathstar DLC. That's right guys, Deathstar DLC finally came out. It actually came out 2 weeks ago, so I'm kind of late on uploading footage of it, but I've been busy with other stuff, so you're gonna have to settle for this. Anyway, back to what I was talking about, Deathstar DLC. Basically, I'll break it down into 3 stages here in a second, but first what I want to talk about is just the whole environment. Flying around in this is so fun. You can die, and for some reason, I don't know why, I have some sort of addiction, like, even, like, you'll see here in a second, I take, like, the most difficult routes to places. Like, right here, I slow down and go through this little loop for no reason, when I could have just turned around and went the other way. I don't know why, I just like to fly through those difficult routes. Even sometimes it leads to my demise, but, oh yeah, by the way, I was having connection issues, too. I don't know why, but it may have just been me. Oh yeah, also, if you have somebody tailing you, the best thing to do is find a big object and circle around it, because their true piloting skills will show then. That guy definitely just ran into that because he was trying to chase me around. He tried to take a shortcut and it wasn't a good idea. But anyway, what we have to do in this first stage, which this is the first stage, as the rebels, you attack this Star Destroyer. I believe that's what it's called. I hope I don't butcher any like Star Wars lingo here, but and you attack these generators. There's 3 generators that show. It's after you kill a certain number of enemy ships, and then once you attack those 3 generators, another generator shows up, and you have to attack it a certain number of times. It has little health bars that go down the more you shoot it and stuff like that. And then once you're done doing that, it'll fly you into the Death Star, and we'll see that here in a second. But what I want to talk about also is, gosh, this is super close. This is me flying with keyboard and mouse, by the way, guys. Yeah, I'm totally not using a controller. Controllers are for noobs. No, I'm totally using a controller. Yeah, I've tried using a keyboard and mouse, and it was just almost impossible. Like, I don't even want to show footage of me flying with a controller because it's just awful. That guy stole that hero power-up from me, by the way. It was rightfully mine. But, oh yeah, hero power-ups. As the Rebel side, you can get hero power-ups, and you get to play as the Millennium Falcon. Super big ship. It has... Once you use the Millennium Falcon, its main gunner is good. There it is right there. I was actually trying to avoid everybody by going behind it. This person was chasing me down hard too, by the way. But it's a huge target. Like I have a hard time using that ship with the hero power up. Sometimes like I don't even want to go get the hero power up because I know I won't do good as the Millennium Falcon for some reason. I don't know if it's just me or what. Boba Fett ship, Slave 1, I think that's what it's called. That's a super strong ship. I think that may be my favorite ship to play as. I have a lot of good footage. It's not in this video, but a lot of good recorded footage of me playing as that ship and just dominating. Because I don't know, I just like the little sound effects that its gun makes and how fast it shoots. It kills people pretty fast. But yeah, but those are the 2 main ships you get in that. Here's a little intro thing for when it goes on to the next stage. In this stage, basically what you have to do is R2-D2's on the other side. And you land in the bay, and you have to go on to the other side of this portion of the Death Star and get R2-D2. I don't know why they would capture R2-D2 and hold him in somewhere that's really close to the bay that you can enter, but whatever. That's all entirely the Emperor's fault. But back to what I was saying. Look at how they did it. Look how they did the Death Star detail inside. Like, just I don't know. I'm just like I'm nerding out right now because everything looks so glorious. There was one game where I actually just stopped playing and I stared at the wall. Some guy was staring at me like I was crazy because I wasn't even doing anything. They had this dumpster room from the movie. I think it's the same dumpster room, and I ran through it and then I was like, wait a minute, is this the dumpster room? And I just sat there and was just staring around in a circle. And this guy just thought I was like AFK or just sitting there spinning in a circle. But anyway, like it's really cool. They pay close attention to detail. You can always count on that with DICE. But yeah, basically after you get the droid, you can become R2-D2. By the way, I didn't get any footage of that either on this. I'm sorry. It was really hard to get good footage from all 3 of the games. Like the first portion of this video, that flying part isn't actually from this same exact game. Oh yeah, by the way, I try to crouch here below this trip mine because I didn't know. You can't tell the difference if it's yours or not. Like those blue wires, I've ran through them, and some of them have been my teammates, and some of them have been enemies. Like there's no way to tell the difference between them. I get killed by them all the time because there's no way to tell the difference. But anyway, actually ended up getting Vader here. But yeah, like, gosh, those mines are so annoying because they're laid everywhere. And by the way, if you're not a grenade person on this map, you need to be a grenade person. You need to start using the grenade carts, because I kept my kit as like a jetpack and stuff, but that was a completely useless kit in this map because it's entirely close quarters. It's kind of like balanced though with the grenades. Oh yeah, by the way, I got to beat Chewbacca. Oh my gosh, he is so much fun to play as. His abilities are really cool. Basically, his 1 makes his I think multiplies more explosive bolts, and the more kills you get, the more shots shoot out of your crossbow bolt at people. So that's what's cool about him. And his 2, I think his 2 is some kind of buff. I really don't know. And sometimes when you use it, it's supposed to make the roar, but like sometimes it doesn't. So I don't know if that's a glitch or not. And then his 3 is a ground pound. I didn't actually get much gameplay with him right here though, because our team was like stomping this other team. Like this entire game lasted like 9 minutes. But basically what I ended up doing is with this video is the first portion where I was flying earlier in outer space. That's not the actual portion from this original game, because that first portion, the gameplay that I captured wasn't that good. Not because I was playing bad, because for some reason I didn't get that many kills. It was just me flying around in like circles shooting at the ship and everything. So I replaced it with a much more interesting clip. But that would be the reason. And also, by the way, Bosk, apparently he's a villain on the other side for the Empire. He's a super strong villain in those up close quarters combat in the Death Star, because he can run around. He gets constant gas grenades. Gas grenades are really good in those places. But he gets constant gas grenades, and you can just spam those everywhere, and he can like jump around everywhere. I don't know. He's just a really good villain. I haven't played with him yet. I've been playing mainly Darth Vader and Palpatine and stuff. I like those old classic characters to play as. But yeah, he's definitely fun to play as. I've actually seen somebody play as Boba Fett in the Death Star. That's not recommended. He died instantly because, you know, jetpacks really aren't that good in close quarters. But anyway, I mean, I guess anything could work. By the way, I also, on this part, you can become Luke Skywalker, and you can actually be chosen when you get this ship. You can actually be chosen for the Death Star shot, which I didn't get, by the way. I apologize for that. I tried so hard to get it this last shot off, and you'll see it here in a little bit, but it's so cool. It has all the effects of all the movie and everything, but I tried my hardest to get that last shot off, but I could never do it, because whenever you get chosen for this, it highlights you on the map. Everybody knows where you're at. So yeah, here it goes. Oh, it's so cool looking. Alright guys, well, that's all I want to say about Death Star DLC. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.